Hey there, peoples of YouTube. I'm the Motorcycle Mick, and today we are looking at, well, I guess my vision for the 2021 Heritage Softail. Now, you guys do know that this is my motorcycle behind me, so I'm not going to clickbait you. This is going to show some of the accessories I put on my motorcycle, but also it's going to be a good base map for what Harley could do to make the bike look better. And that's because when they made the 2018 Softail in the 19s and 2020s, they really lacked on the special side of it for the Heritage Special. I mean, it's the name, Heritage Special. You look at all the other special models they make, and they came with blacked out everything, blacked out wheels, blacked out bars. Everything was blacked out on the bike. That's what made it a special. That's the whole concept behind the special design that Harley created. And they didn't really... They came short when they made the 2018 to net current Heritage Softails. And I do know the 107s now, they do have the Heritage Softail where it's just got all the chrome and stuff like that. It's not really a good, I mean, I like blacked out and there's a chrome version. If they're gonna have the two different versions, they need to have separation. Before I get too far on that, if you're new to the channel, watching for a very long time, hit that subscribe button down below if you do like my content. Leave a thumbs up. I upload new videos every Tuesday around 3 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time. And I do a live stream every Thursday at 6:30. I always have some awesome guests, and you can be a guest on there too. Now that we're kind of walking around and looking at the bike, I'm gonna give you guys a little B-roll of everything I filmed and kind of like give you an overlook of the bike. And then we're gonna go through every one of the accessories and stuff I've added on there to keep it tasteful to the Heritage style, but also to make it a special edition Harley, because when they want to call it a special, it needs to have those effects so that it's not gonna be just another one with a little bit of blackout, but everything else is chrome. So let's jump into this real quick, okay? Enjoy. So that was just kind of an overview of all the additions that I've made to my motorcycle, which I made it feel, I guess me in my mind made it feel more special, like special edition. The road glides, the street glides, the ultras, when they get the special name, they get all the special perks, along with other Softail. There's more blackout on a street bob and a fat bob. I mean, not really all the special editions besides the Heritage, and they wanted to keep that chrome, I understand, but they also fell short in the concept of making it special. Now, going over some of the things that we did, I'm gonna show you guys. So real quick, let's flip over to the bike. We're gonna look at the wheels. So one of the hallmarks of the Heritage Softail is the spoked wheels. I mean, I understand that it's part of the bike, it's the heritage of the motorcycle, but something I feel like Harley missed right here is, you guys saw my old wheels, they were junk, they were crap, and they rusted out really fast. These are DNA wheels on there, you guys will see them in other videos, but something that I feel like they could have did better is actually putting the fat spoke wheels on there, and it looks nice. It's a factory size, it doesn't take away from the look of the motorcycle, it actually includes it more, makes it look updated, make it the special edition. The fat spoke wheel is something a lot of people do to really add a nice touch to the bike and create that special look. And I know a lot of people go with the big 21s and stuff like that. It's a heritage. It's one of those bikes that can be chilled out. I like that style down there. I like the blackout with the chrome nipples. Because there is still chrome on my motorcycle, I like the touches of chrome versus it being a centerpiece like it is on a lot of other just standard Harley. Another thing to look at is, I know it's something Harley will never do, but these, when I turn on the bike, You've seen these before. These are my Rogue Rider LEDs. They're bright, they look super nice. At the same time, Harley didn't really come through with that either. They never put LEDs on their motorcycles. And if something's a special edition, make it special. Make it stick out from the crowd. Get something that's already LED on there. And Harley, I know they have their custom dynamics. They have a deal with them where they sell a bunch of them, but I'm not really down with that idea. Let people at least put a factory Harley-Davidson LED out. It's, I know, cost effectiveness. People are going to talk to me about that and try to comment down below. I understand that. If you're going to have a bike you're paying all this money for, you should have LED options on there already standard. Indian does it. I don't know why Harley doesn't either. One thing I do think Harley killed it at was these headlights. Honestly, I think Harley did a great job with the headlights. These are like the reflector technology, like the Rogue Glide. They're super nice, super beautiful, super vibrant. It's got this cool halo ring around it when it's running. I don't like the chrome accents, or I don't like the chrome rings and the chrome bar. If they're gonna make it a special, they need to black that out. I know that they have them already, but they need to black them out. And as you can see right here, like the coating's already coming off of it. That's just the coating coming off. So I'm gonna have to get that covered up here soon, I guess powder coated, because once again, Harley's parts aren't that great. Another thing Harley killed it at, the 114. I really appreciate this motor. The Milwaukee 8 114 is a great motor. It's awesome, runs great. They gave it a good, I guess their aftermarket Screaming Eagle air cleaner kind of thing on there. It's the ventilator. I think they did a good job with that, custom badging, all that cool stuff. But all in all, I think the motor package in this bike was killer. I think the blackout look on it. I don't like the chrome on top of there. I wish it was black already, because just like everything else that's chrome on this bike, there's issues with the production and the quality of it. But what they lacked was their exhaust. And I know because of the EPA, they can't do this, but a way they can keep power without taking it away from the customer is by using a 2-in-1 that can still be EPA compliant. S&S makes one, I believe it's called the Grand National. They could have gone to like a 2-in-1. They have it on the Sport Glide. The Sport Glide one actually fits on this, and they could have put an EPA compliant thing on there, but they didn't. And if you look at the old FL Softails, or the FL Hydro Glides and stuff like that, they have a old school style 2-in-1 exhaust where it runs 2 pipes into a single one. It wasn't that pretty, and it might not have been that efficient, but we have technology now to increase the value of that. Another thing that Harley failed at when they did this bike was the badging. All right, there's a bunch of other ones that have these cool badges on there, and they give them this big chrome badge on the side, which is really not that clean. But what I did is I had these custom vinyls made by Eddie Fisher. He's off one of the Facebook groups, the Heritage Softails. I think they look beautiful and nice, and it's nice touch. It smooths out the tank, takes away from the bulkiness of it, gives it more clean lines, and I think that looks really nice. Along that too is this chrome. This chrome right here needs to be gone. They need to black it out with that. I mean, they need to powder coat it, sand black. They already have black frames for these bikes. I don't know why in the specials they did not put a black frame on there. But once again, like it's weird that every other special edition motorcycle gets the blackout look except the Heritage, because they're trying to keep that Heritage chrome on there, which come on, why? I will say the factory seat that is on the Heritage is nice, but I feel like they could go to something like this, that if it's a touring aspect bike. They say that the Heritage is a touring model. They moved it over the touring lineup. They need to give it a touring style seat, not just a bebop around town seat. That's why I like a seat like this. This is a Saddleman Explorer G-Tech. So I like this seat because it's got like this backrest style without having to have the huge backrest, which fits nicely with the lines of the Heritage. And the passenger seat's a lot more comfortable. But once again, Harley's all about upgrades. And something else Harley took away for the Heritage Softails is, if I move my helmet off of here, is Harley took away the backrest. Every Heritage came with a backrest, and they took it away on this model. It came an option extra. I feel like they should have just left it on there had it been standard on the motorcycle. Why would you have something that you've included on the Heritage, something that's a big selling point for it this year? It doesn't have a backrest that comes with it. I know the ones that are on there are solid mounted on the older models, but they could have the quick detach one as an option, or not even an option, as standard on the special edition. Once again, this is all special edition. All right, and these are all touch-ups I made on the bike because I thought it made it more special. I thought it made it look more like a special motorcycle. Along with that is, once again, we go back to LEDs. This was an LED, these weren't LED, and I had to switch it over. Something I'm very, very keen on is LEDs, especially in today's world. You want to have LEDs on the back of a bike. It's for a safety measure, it's for all that, but for Harley, they see it as a way to, I guess, get more money, but I don't really appreciate that. I think LEDs should be safety of the customer first, and once again, they didn't do it. They want everything to be an option or completely customizable, and they could have did a lot better. Another thing that I really thought was weird is these were chrome originally. I forgot long ago that I actually took the chrome ones off. but the mirrors could have been blacked out. It's a cheap way to add a nice little touch to it. These handguards are aftermarket. I don't think they need to include those. All this stuff I'm doing right now is going to be primarily for having something that can be on the bike that's blacked out and adds a nice touch to it as a special edition. When you have something that's a special edition, it needs to be special, and they don't do that. So that's why I'm calling this a concept bike for the 2021 Heritage Softail Special. If they want to sell motorcycles, they got to start selling something that sticks above the pack, and these bikes are already expensive, and really all these accessories I'm talking about are something that Harley has, and they're extremely inexpensive for them to get. And I know they make a lot of money on accessories, but like if you walked, like the way I compare it to is if you saw this bike minus the stickers and stuff next to a regular Heritage Softail, your eyes would be drawn to this one because this is a special edition. Something I forgot about too is the windshield. The windshield needs to be darker, dark smoke. It's a windshield, it's Heritage, it needs to be dark smoke because that's what it is. When you have a bike that's called a special edition, a special from Harley, it always means an increase in price. There wasn't really an increase in price. The only thing that changed between the special and the regular Heritage Softail or Heritage Classic Softail was the motor from a 107 to a 114. That's really the only thing. There's some other aspects of it initially when they came out that were more blacked out than the other ones, but this thing didn't even come with blackout gas caps. Those are an extra 65, 70 bucks to get. And if you do have an issue with your gas cap, go to your local Harley dealer because they are rattling. If it's rattling, it can get replaced for free. But I also think that Harley's digital gauge set was nice. I think that was a nice touch. One thing that we do have a problem with these is the seal. The seal needs a shit, and your bike will eventually fog up on the speedometer. It's just what Harley says, and their official fix for it is to go out and let it sit in the sun. Like, how the hell is that an official fix? Our seal is bad, so go let your bike sit in the sun. We're not going to replace it. At least the dealers I went to, they said that won't be covered under warranty. That's Harley's official statement. But I think the hard bags are nice. They're actually nice locking. I think that's a good touch to these. I think that they did a good job with the tank bib. I like the studs. I mean, I know I don't like the chrome ones, but I think that was a nice touch. There's a lot of like the ghost striping. I think the coloration on this bike is beautiful, and I think it looks really nice, but Harley could have stepped up their game to actually make it more blacked out, make it more special. And if they want to sell more of these bikes, they need to make them special. There's too many times they're listening to the older crowd saying, we need chrome, we need chrome, we need chrome. And even now they're saying they're going to go with their core demographic that's buying. But if you want to sell new bikes to younger people, get a bike that looks like this. Like, seriously, get a bike that looks like this and market it to them. It's a sweet looking bike, cool ride. You can go on long rides and it's fun. Got a big motor and it's fun, but you got to take your time and make the bike. But I know this has been my little rant, I guess, for the 2021 Heritage Softail, what I think it should be. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me. If you do, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of this concept, my idea behind this, because I really want to know if you hate it, if you like it. But in my mind, if they're going to sell it as a special edition, it needs to have the value there. But for now, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Once again, leave a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload. And as always, I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon tea, brunch, lunch, nightcap, midnight snack, crumpet, McGriddle, bacon sandwich. And remember to always ride for freedom. And for sweet-ass looking Harleys. Or motorcycles, for sweet ass looking motorcycles like this one. Goodbye. I'm going crazy. Lost inside of my mind, I'm facing my demons, feeling self-destructive like